Let's talk about fake love. You guys remember my first two videos about, be careful who you call a friend and be careful who you trust? Well, if untrustful people and fake friends had a baby, fake love is what you would get. All right, let's just get right into it. So you'll experience fake love in life mostly from your family or your friends. You can't really feel love from someone that ain't close to you. So let's just get that out the way. Mainly, it really hurts more when it's obviously from family. I can talk about several instances from my life that can show you forms of fake love. Now, here go one of them. So if you guys don't already know, I have no contact with my father. I never met him. I never seen him. I don't even know how my father looked. It never really affected me in life. Obviously, having a male role model probably would have been a good thing, but I never really was like, oh wow, I wish I knew my dad. Because if he really wanted to be in part of my life, he would. And I really don't want someone to be a part of my life if they don't want to be a part of my life. Like, he chose not to be a part of my life. I'm okay with that. I have a mom who filled both roles to the best of her abilities, and I'm just grateful for that. Shout out to you, Mom. I love you. But with that being said, I experienced a lot of fake love from my grandfather on my dad's side. So I don't know much about him. I first met him when I was like, I think this was like 2012. I didn't know who this was, but Mom said this was your biological grandfather. This was your dad's father. I'm like, cool, blah, 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 blah. My mom was trying to get him to buy me some things, and he did. He gave me like $60. I don't know what I did with it. Not gonna lie. My mom probably took most of it like she used to back in the day. I hated when she did that, but that's probably what she did. I ain't gonna hold y'all. And then he used to, what they call it nowadays, flake or just like bitch out of a fucking meeting. We'd be like, oh, meet me at this location. Me and my mom, we didn't have no cars, so we would come far and be like, hey, meet us here. My mom never wanted him to have her number, so she would always dial *67 when calling him. You know what I'm saying? My mom be on that mysterious shit too. That's where I really got this shit from. It's really deep. He never really knew my mom's number, so he could never call us back. So I never really understood that. I guess she didn't want him to give my father, since my father and mother weren't on good terms. Maybe she was trying to protect me from my actual father. Who knows? That being said, many times he flaked out. I feel like we tried to meet up with him 6 times from like 2012, 2019, and he flaked out at least half of those times. Sometimes he pulled through, he gave money, I appreciate it. That's not really love. Love isn't money. And I can give anybody a lot of money or a little bit of money, but that doesn't mean I care for them. Like my cousin says, money is a tool. It's meaningless without a purpose. He was just giving money to fill a void that I didn't have a male role model or actual grandfather in my life. So now I look back on it, I didn't really care for the money, but this time I actually needed the money. This was during 2019. I don't think I had a phone, or I was trying to buy a new phone. So I'm telling my friends, hopefully I'm gonna get a new phone, blah, 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 blah. He said he was gonna meet us at this location, never met us, you know what I'm saying? And after that, I actually called back his number because we stopped talking to him for like multiple years after that. I feel like it was like 2015, 2019. So 4 years, we reconnected with him, found out he was sick, and I was like, oh, I feel for you, you know what I'm saying? He was battling with a sickness that I actually was dealing with, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to cope with him in that sense and understand where he was coming from. So I'm like, okay. And then he flaked out again. Remember I told y'all this was when we was trying to meet him at Metro PCS. He said he was gonna get me a phone. He said, what you want? I said a phone. I could have said something crazy. It was 2019. I could have asked for Yeezys, a lot of shit, but I just wanted a phone. I wanted something that I could have used. He flaked out, and after that, I never heard from him since. It's 2023. That's a form of fake love. So watch out for quote unquote friends or family members that only there to give you money, or people who only show love whenever some fuck shit happen. Don't even get me started on this. This video can be long. This is very touchy, but when people get sick or when people get into life or death situations and then they find out, that's when everybody you didn't hear from starts checking up on you and like, oh, where you been? You okay? Nada yada yada. That's fake love. I don't care what you say. I done reached out to people many times, got no reply back. But as soon as they see me doing good or they see me fucked up in a life or death situation, that's when they want to show they love. That's when they want to show they support. But when I'm doing just fine, they make excuses for not getting back to me. If that's the case, why be a part of my life? Leave forever. I'm at the point of life where it's like you either with me or against me. You know what I'm saying? There's no in between. I don't really care who's in my life at the moment. Like, if you real, cool. I don't care how you look, how you shape. I appreciate you for being yourself. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love that you give. But if you're not with me, you're against me. There's no, I'm kind of with you, but I'm not. No, you're just against me. And that's okay. Rock out, do your own, be successful in your own right. I just don't want you in my life. You feel me? That's just what it is. Watch out for people who only show love when they see you up or down. I just want you guys to know more videos like this soon. I love making these videos because I feel like they're helping people. With that being said, it's your boy RJ. Peace.